Oh, my heart is pumping. So, I, oh my gosh. I looked up what was needed, right, for the Guardians. And I got the little time dilation mushrooms. Do I still have? No, I don't. Okay, careful. I ended up grabbing the time dilation mushrooms, and that helped me get past everything because they checked me to the side, and because I slowed down time, I was fine. I don't want to take any fall damage because I figured out fall damage is a very real thing as well. Oh my gosh. And I'll get into more detail as soon as I figure this out about what exactly I did and what knowledge I've attained. Okay, so let me get across, then I'll tell you exactly what I did. Hopefully this leads to somewhere. I'm just looking for doors, man, looking for doors. Cause I've heard, well not heard, but I've read that you needed a certain karma level, and then I've also read that you need to reach karma level 10 or something like that. But I'm too far in to do that. uh, that's one of those I should have explored up top first before I went to go do something else. I wish I could have showed you the time mushroom part, but I didn't want to just have a video full of like repeated failed attempts. Little did I know I got it on my second try, because the first try I couldn't get over because I ended up getting sniped in the air by a mole man. And then the second time I actually made it. And what I did was at the start I ate a time mushroom, and then, well, once I got to the first guardian, amongst those three I ate a time mushroom, then I bolted as fast as I could, and they ended up chucking me. Jesus, this place is hard to see in. They ended up chucking me into the air. I flew down slowly, so I don't think I took fall damage, because I think if I fall slow enough I'll be fine. But yeah, I flew down slowly, managed to catch a pole, right? And then after I caught, oh my gosh, bottom? I don't, top? Yeah, that's just the wall. So the key trick is if you don't want to rank 10 ascension and all that nonsense, you want to grab 2 time mushrooms, eat them, right? Once you eat them, run across, they'll chuck you in the air. Once they chuck you in the air, hopefully you land on the other side, because it's all a game of chance. If you land on the other side, grab onto the pole. And then once you grab onto the pole and the guardian's all pissed off because you're, basically cheesing the game, once you do that, all you have to do is quickly run to that pipe. And then I don't know what else is here, but hopefully this should be a safe area. Without me dying to fall damage, please. Okay, that scared me. I don't like long sudden drops. Just get me up and out of here. Just want to see what this is. Where am I? I'm right here. Okay. Am I drowning? Please don't tell me I'm drowning. Okay, I'm not. I only say that because I hear the sound of water, so it concerns me. Where the am I supposed to go? So I'm gonna, that's a wall right there. This is all one big giant wall right here that I can't get across. I'll do a short dive just to see. I think I'm doing something. Did I die? Please tell me I didn't die. I thought I died for a second. Okay. Just get me out of here. Could this be the end? Yeah. Cause I didn't spoil myself. Usually whenever I look up how to get past something, I just Google that specific part and I just end it there. Oh my gosh, my knee. I've been sitting crisscross applesauce for a while. And right now I'm just holding down. What is that? As long as it doesn't kill me. But I just looked up how to deal with a guardian. That's it. We good, game? I don't need to die anytime soon for something stupid. I'm trying not to talk because I wanted to actually play through, since this technically qualifies as a cutscene, I guess you could say. But at the same time, I've been swimming down for a while. And I can't tell if I'm making any ground or if I'm losing ground. Okay then. Maybe sideways? We'll go sideways. Never mind. How long does this last? I think the things that are dashing up past me are knocking me up. Possibly. Okay, yeah, so if I don't fight it, it moves me. I just need one going down. Anytime something wanna give me a ride, that'd be great. I have no point of reference, so I don't know how far down I am. I guess you can say I'm getting further down because it's getting darker now. Well, I spoke too soon. Okay, I'm seeing something different now. I'm seeing little light sparkles come up. Please be the end. Please free me from this. How much further down do I have to go? I feel like this is just dragged out way too long. Because now I'm no longer seeing those little worm things in the way. And what should have been a drowning isn't. Oh my gosh, man. Why is this lasting so long? I'm gonna be here forever. I'm already knowing. What is that? I looked away, then I heard a sound. What are you? Ew. Can we not? You good? Is it gonna kill me if I turn around? I think it's, yeah, it's reaching for me anyway, so. Would you look at that, it's giving me a ride. Isn't that lovely? From one mysterious place to another. And now this is just a dark void. This is exactly what I wanted. Hey, that's cool. He copies my movement. Too bad he's not a superb swimmer like I am. I'm wondering how long this is gonna drag on for because a lot of this feels like padding. At least this end part. Because I think I'm at the end already. Please. Anywhere. I just need anywhere. I'm starting to see shadows now, so I'm gonna go towards that. They got shadows going on. I I think that's where I need to go actually. Go wherever the shadow's strongest. Yeah, because it's getting brighter now. I thought that was light. I didn't pay attention too much. Please, for the love of God, get me out of this in labyrinth. Thank you. Is this it? Yeah, that I'm pretty sure that's it. That's bright. Oh boy. I also like to add that I'm pretty sure I never, well, no, I know for a fact I never found any other family members besides whatever that was. They can go screw themselves. I'll be darned. Okay, so here's our lovely time where we review the game from a casual player's mindset. So I can, because I can graph it on controller, that's nice and everything. But I'm a lazy guy. I wasn't gonna do that. The mouse control, you're not the mouse. The keyboard controls are god awful, in my opinion, because sometimes you'll get in some, you'll try and turn certain ways, and it won't exactly read what way you're trying to go. Like for example, when I kept going in that water area, it wouldn't work properly to the point where I would drown because I would backtrack and try to go back up through the tube, even though I need to go down out the tube. And I spent too much time out the tube trying to get up at the original tunnel that I had to forsake it and go to the other tunnel because it just you'll know what I'm talking about if you ever played a game and you had to play on keyboard, or if you force yourself to play on keyboard. It is torture. Thank God I didn't play on hard. If I played on hard, I would have lost my mind. Also, I technically, because I do know that during my research, I do know that there's a portion in the top right, because I googled how to get past those little things, and they're called guardians apparently. And when I googled how to get past them, it said that I need to get my karma up, like to the max amount, and in order to get the max amount, I need to go to the top right. But in order to go to the top right, I need to backtrack through all of that, and I wasn't gonna do that. So, because the karma goes 5 baseline, then you got to go top right and explore over there in order to get an upgrade to get in order to get 10, or in order to get access to 10. So don't do what I did. I just went everywhere. I just went at the first door I found, and I just said screw it, might as well. But Jesus, that's a lot of people working on it. I don't know if it's people who supported it or people who worked on it. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy talking. But besides that, game's good. I do I recommend it, but there are certain situations where you'll feel cheated. Like I know one prime example of where the centipede, like where that little centipede thing was blocking the way, and it ended up hitting. Well, yeah, it was blocking the way. I threw the spear, and then it just waited for me to come up to grab me and tase me. That's a cheated death. Me going through any type of tube and immediately getting bitten by something because it was waiting. That's a cheated death. I gotta get the AI credit though. The AI, it waited on me. It knew exactly where I wanted to go, so it waited on me. For the longest time though, like I know what this, so to speak. Let me rearrange my thoughts. For the longest time though, I was lost, right? And I get that the game rewards exploration, but for me personally, that's a big map. At least, at least throw some acorns my way. Because I walking around lost like that just makes me feel like I'm not making any progress at all. Because at first, when I first started, I thought the progress was I got to get my karma up, which is my little hibernate and then get my rank up. I thought I had to get that up. No, and then afterwards, uh, I found a door that was the little rank up door, right? So I was like, okay, let me aim for this. Because I went far left, right? Far left, went down, down, far left, far left. Found that door. So I'm going to aim for that door because that's my best bet. Because all the other places I couldn't really get up on. I don't know if I was just botching the jumps severely. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But all those other places just didn't want to bother with because it took too much to try and do. And then afterwards, pretty much it's like, yeah, it's fine and dandy to explore, but if you're like me and you end up at that, if you end up near that ending area, Cause I don't know if there's multiple endings or not. I think that was the only ending. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to Google that. But and then if I Google it, I'll leave it in the description if it was the only ending or if it's multiple endings. If it's multiple endings, I may come back. But even if this game pissed me off sometimes with the way that they got me. There's also if you get bit by two different monsters or just two monsters in general and they fight over you, sometimes your body can glitch out and the game will think you're alive again because they fling you out of their mouths. Because I guess it counts it as when player is in monster's mouth and makes contact with it, player can no longer control and has to restart. But sadly, they fought over me, flung me, and then I came back to life. It does keep you, however, like I would say, it makes you afraid of things around you. It truly makes you feel like you need to survive because I had some deaths where I got attacked by the stalks. Occasionally, like when I found for the longest time, I thought the regular roach was a problem. No, it turns out it wasn't at all. The second I ran towards it, because I noticed that the roach was running away scared from the Slinko and Kimbops. I'm like, okay, well, what if I have a weapon? And then will that change something? Because usually it will follow me, and that's what would concern me. Anything that rushes at me, or at least anything that rushes at you in this game, gives you a heart attack. Because just thinking back about all the backtracking you have to do is a nightmare and a half. And once you get past all of that, uh, so the controls, at least on keyboard, are wonky. Yeah. So here are the bullet points. Controls, keyboard, wonky. Uh, when it comes to environment AI is smart. It waits on you if you want to go to that direction. But sometimes it felt like it was cheating, based off the fact that it could be on the other side of the room, like on the completely other side, different tube set, different everything. Like you can split the room in half, and it's basically like on the second half of the room. For some reason, and you notice with the mole man just instantly locked on and knew exactly where I was. That felt like I got cheated. Uh, 3. Good game, enjoyable, rage inducing. I give you that, but I think it's more or less like a you got to take in the world and enjoy the sights. Pretty much that approach, right? And I was enjoying the sights up until the point where I repeatedly died and just wanted to get out as fast as possible. 4. You can cheese the guardians. I don't know if you can use anything else, but if you use those time mushrooms thing that you get along the way, like you have two of them, you eat them both, and then so you want to stop at the first guardian in that room, because I know there's 3 guardians in that room. Stop at the first guardian, eat the shrooms, and beeline it. The second you beeline it, one of them are going to get pissed off. That very last one always gets pissed off very fast, even if you slow down time. So once it gets pissed off, right, it flings you. Hopefully it flings you to the left, because if it flings you to the left, you're falling out the air slow motion. So while it thinks it has you and it's trying to chuck you around, you're gonna naturally, like, it'll give you one free pass to touch the ground. Once you touch the ground, you need to grab onto something. So grab onto a pole, or yeah, well, pretty much there's only poles to grab on. But grab onto any type of pole in the area. Once you grab onto that, and then it starts making its way over, beeline it for the hole. Once you're in that hole, that's game. That is 100% game. There's nothing else, as you can see, and well, as you saw. But overall, should you get the game? Well, don't take my word for it. Play it for yourself. But I think you should. And the game's good. Game's good. Rage inducing, but good. Uh-huh. I find it surprising that I managed to cheese the game though. And the only reason why I was so determined to cheese it at that point was because I was too far gone. I was too far over to the left side to even bother going back. Because you got to think, I had my save point deep in there, like midway, basically midway in from that. So counting the gate. I was midway from the gate. That's a long distance back. You saw how many videos it took me to get over to that point. I'm not running all the way back there. And because on top of that, if I mess up, I can instantly get killed by anything. One shot. Just snatches me, gone. Then I gotta restart it again, run from midway, and a lot of the mole men were camping areas. Like they were like, don't get me wrong, it felt like seeing them wandering around. It felt natural and vibrant, life, all that fun stuff. But when you have something that conveniently shows up the second you get to anywhere remotely important, it gets annoying. And yes, I heard my voice crack there. But what I mean by that is when I got through the gate, right? When I got through the first gate in order to get across, not the second gate. Once I got through the first gate, when I was going to my right side or whatever, and I was just trying my hardest to get the energy to get out the base area that I was at before I got into that molehill tunnel situation. When I was trying to get over there, they always had a rads and just spawned right then and there. Just conveniently, he's always in that tunnel. He's not wandering off elsewhere after killing me. No, he's always in that spot, waiting on me, just for no reason. And like, I get it, it reloads the checkpoint, but even if it reloads the checkpoint, it should be a different variable by that point, because it's reloading the checkpoint, but it's reloading the checkpoint, and I don't know where I was going with that. Put it this way. It should have despawned and respawned everything elsewhere, so to speak. Like, at least randomize it to make it seem more natural. Don't just blatantly put roadblocks in the way. Because that does get annoying, though. But, I'm one for a challenge. I got through it. That still was annoying, though. As always, I shall catch you guys later. I appreciate you watching. Long story short, get the games if you like to torture yourself. And yeah, I shall see you in the next one, in the next lovely playthrough. I don't know what I'm gonna play yet, but I got some things in mind. But yeah, I'll see you guys.